Hi, I'm Mag Thomas for Screaming at the Radio. Recently, the state of New York decided that its law-abiding citizens could no longer be trusted to possess modern sporting rifles such as the AR-15. The legislature rushed legislation through to the governor's desk in the dark of night that creates a statewide gun registry and a uniform licensing standard, altering the current system in which each county or municipality sets their own standards. The new law also restricts citizens to purchasing ammunition magazines that carry 7 bullets rather than 10. When you realize that no one actually makes 7-round magazines, you realize awfully fast that this is a de facto gun ban that no criminal is likely to obey. Add this to the fact that New York State is a may-issue concealed carry state that effectively means that unless you can prove you have a need to exercise your constitutional rights, you likely won't get issued a permit. Governor Andrew Cuomo and other New York progressives actually believe that an AR-15 cannot be used for sporting purposes like hunting. Well, there are hundreds of thousands of marksmen and hunters who would disagree with that incorrect assertion. There is also a growing number of gun manufacturers and sellers that would disagree as well. Gun makers and retailers like Olympic Arms, LaRue Tactical, EFI, Extreme Firepower, York Arms, and Cheaper Than Dirt, just to name a few, have enacted a gun ban of their own in response to New York's unconstitutional infringement of its citizens' Second Amendment rights. A favorite of mine, with manufacturing facilities close to our studio, Olympic Arms, released a policy statement on their Facebook page which reads in part, and I quote, "Due to the passing of this legislation, Olympic Arms would like to announce that the state of New York, any law enforcement departments, law enforcement officers, first responders within the state of New York, or any New York State government entity or employee of such an entity will no longer be served as customers. In short, Olympic Arms will no longer be doing business with the state of New York or any governmental entity or employee of such governmental entity within the state of New York henceforth and until such legislation is repealed. An apology is made to the good people of the state of New York and to the American people." They go on to encourage other manufacturers to join suit, and many are doing just that. The state of New York may think that it can hold a monopoly of force over its citizens, but that doesn't mean that others who love freedom and liberty have to help supply the oppressors with arms of their own that they don't trust their own citizens to possess. Catch Screaming at the Radio live every Friday at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern on Blog Talk Radio/Screaming at the Radio. You can also listen to the on-demand episodes anytime at screamingattheradio.com or free on iTunes. Like us on Facebook at Screaming at the Radio.